Hi YouTube, welcome to Market Watch. It is the time of the week we're talking about the Digimon card game market. BT13 in full swing. First regionals coming up on Saturday. By the way, I am commentating that regionals, that Bandai PPG regional. I'm officially commentating it over on the Pro Play Games Twitch channel. So you guys should definitely watch that. But anyway, the BT13 format is well on its way with regionals now. Gen Con next week. We're going full steam ahead into BT13. This does affect the market, obviously, so we do need to talk about that. And if you guys enjoy this content, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Turn the notification bell to smash potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos do go live. A little gassy. Oh my god. Gassy Mario. Make memes. Alright, so on my market here, nothing too crazy here. The Secret Rare Omnimon is down to like $27, $28, which is pretty okay, honestly speaking. This is really cool. So BT13 has turned out to be a really budget set, which is great because a lot of the cards that support BT13 decks from older sets are going up in price. So at least the bulk of the stuff you need from BT13 is budget, unless you want to play Royal Knights, in which case it is not budget. I'm sorry. But like everything else from BT13, super budget. So that's really cool. But this is like the most expensive secret rare in the set, and the super rares aren't even close. Like you're flying. You're having a good time. You're enjoying life. It's good. Alright, Rena. Rena is just slowly going down in price. Here's the thing with Rena, right? All Force is a cool blue deck. It's completely outclassed though by Mirage Gagumon and Blue Flare. Like there's almost no reason to play All Force with these two decks existing. And if we're even talking about, Ultimate Cup format in 5 weeks from now, it's the same thing. Mirage Gagumon, not hit. Blue Flare, not hit. Why would you play All Force? You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's weird, So I expect Rena to keep going down in price. It is mandatory 4 of an All Force. Like, you still have to play 4 of it. You don't have a choice. But it is going down in price, which is nice. Jessamon GX Alt-Art, still climbing a little bit. It's close to buyout status. Be very careful with this card. Approach with caution. I would probably hold on to mine and wait for it to hit 50 before I sell them personally, if I had some. That's what I would do. We have Shinigami Ruin Mode, who seems to be experiencing a buyout. This card's going crazy. And that's nice. That's very cool. I would sell them now if you have them. I would definitely offload your Shinigami Ruin Modes right now if you need them. This is a very good card. People do want it. And after the hype anyway, it'll go back down in price. I'm moving like a couple Shinigami ones right now, to be honest with you. Like, it is just a good time to do so. Why not do it? So, yeah. There you go. Shinigami buyout. Crazy. Here we have Alphamon Crimson Mode. This is the Crimson. This card has had an adventure. It's had a roller coaster when it comes to its value. But now it's finally heading in the downward direction, which is good. Gallantmon's not that good. It's not. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's not that good of a deck. So yeah, it makes sense that Crimson Mode is going down in price, and there's still lots of listings now. So it'll be a while before anything significant happens. It'll probably just keep going down for right now anyway. Alternate Miri. I like covering this card once in a while because there's not that many listings out there. Now, I like play for 35. You got a couple near mints 37s. They quickly become 40. Okay, fine. You buy these, and it with shipping is 45. There are not a lot of Miris, and this card sees future play. Miri's a good card. It really is a good card. That obviously means that people are getting excited over it, and this is a waifu card. Do not forget, Miri is waifu. That means Miri will be more expensive. That's just kind of how it is in card games. You might want to make sure you have copies of this card for a reasonable price before something ridiculous happens. Speaking of ridiculous things happening, I covered this on Monday. I told you this card was going to go up in price, and sure enough, buyout happened. I hope you bought them. I hope you were part of the group that was buying this card for 30s. Now you sell them. Now you make money. Now you sell your cards. You flip them for almost double probably, and you make a good bank. You make a good payday and call it a day. Market Watch. It really works, eh? We have Alphamon or Ryukin also going up in price here at the $36 mark at lowest. And, you know, a few, like 2 listings, then it's 40. And then it's 50. Like, this card is going crazy. I don't want to, like, spoil the sauce, but Alphamon is a good deck in BT13. Between the Alphamon cards, the BT13 Alphamon, and Kongu, and immunity to DP reduction and bouncing through, like, Breath of the Gods, stuff like that, Alphamon's hard to take down sometimes. And just because of that alone, it's not a very powerful deck, but it's a hard deck to beat, if you know what I mean. Unless they have the limited copy of Doragreymon. If they have access to that, then forget it. But if you don't have, but, you know, it's just, it's rough. It's rough. And we're testing Mirage, sorry, not Mirage, Alphamon, and it's good. I wouldn't be surprised if we see this a lot at the regionals or at Gen Con. Like, the deck's good. So, if anyone was hoping for keeping Alphamon a secret, I'm sorry. I just completely bursted your bubble there. Alphamon is good. Expect to see it. Alright, Event Pack 4 cards. I have one of these. You should buy it from me. But also, don't buy Event Pack 4 yet. Don't do it. Seriously, don't. I would love to sell my Event Pack 4 green plugin that I just got from the Top Cut prizing. But it's not the way. Do not buy these cards right now. There's no point. The only way these go up is if Sakuyamon support is announced. And I think we're a while away from Sakuyamon support getting announced. So these cards, while they're climbing right now for some reason, they'll just go down in price. So don't worry about it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but a Lucemon Chaos Mode reprint was announced with an alternate art. This card got hit by the random Bandai reprint. That means this card is just gonna tank in price, unfortunately. The alt art will probably remain valuable because it's the alt art, but even that will go down in price. Yeah. Unfortunately, if you had these cards, it sucks. I have my, like, 2 for Mastermon. I'm not really upset about it. I got rid of these cards back when they were expensive. Back when they were, like, up here. That's when I got rid of mine. So hopefully you did too. Here we have Mirage Galgamon. This card is going up in price because people are kind of, like, warming up on the deck and realizing it can play, which is nice. That brings me to this. I'm going to talk about this right now. The burst mode's only $2. Now, we've seen what's happened with random super rares in sets before. If they see a spike in meta usage, they explode. So if you're one of those people that actually, like, believe Mirage Galgamon is one of the best decks in the format, if you are a believer in the Mirage Galgamon, you should put your money where your mouth is and buy the penny stocks. Because if you're rewarded and you're correct, you'll make some money off of it. If you're wrong, then you won't. But, like, you know, it's fine. I have a whole bunch of these. They never really sold because of Mirage Galgamon burst mode. But, you know, I'm secretly hoping that Mirage Galgamon does really well at PPG and Gen Con so that they maybe go to $5, $6, $7 and I sell them. That's my hope. That is my hope. So if you are a Mirage Galgamon believer and you don't have copies of this card and you're thinking maybe it's an investable opportunity, maybe you grab some copies of it. It's up to you. Kaisernail. It is going back up in price. It had a little bit of its explosion, if you guys remember, because of the blue flare stuff, EX4. Tanked back down. Now it's climbed back up again. It is seeing meta play. Get ahead of the curve. Or Solemn. It's not slowing down right now, this card, it looks like. Altart Dorbic is cheap. I do recommend grabbing this card. Dorbic seems like a timeless classic almost. Like Dragonkin, SAR, Ceratopsian support will always be coming. And you never know when this card will smash an Ultimate Cup format. I'm just saying. Just saying. Gamamon is very cheap right now. This has to do with the reprint, the Tournament Pack reprint of it. However, Rising Winds is coming out soon. So maybe wait for this card to see how far it falls. But then you make sure you have your copies. And maybe some copies to actually like get rid of on top of that. Because, you know, Gamamon is a good deck when that set comes out. And it will see meta play. And this is a promo. And we've seen what's happened with Tournament Pack promos like Diaboromon. This could go up in price. We have Demimeramon that has experiencing some market movement. Getting bought out and getting very expensive. This was like half the price a week ago. So I hope you guys grabbed your copies of this card. Alphamon is a very good deck in BT13. And it's an even better deck in Ultimate Cup format. I know that might be a bit of a a faraway thought right now. But when you're investing in singles and sealed product and all that, you have to have the long term in mind sometimes too, right? If you don't know that, now you do. So I hope you guys take that with a grain of salt. I wanted to show you something interesting. I don't know if this actually like matters, but look where the pre-release stamp is on BT13. Look where it is on like every other set. They swapped the place of the pre-release stamp. That's funny. That's actually like hilarious to me. Regardless, I brought this card up for a reason. Shine Greymon pre-release, like the BT13 version, is right now not the most popular version of the card, obviously, because the BT12 one is way better, because that card combos better with BT12 Marcus. However, when you get to Ultimate Cup format, BT12 Marcus is at 1. Shine Greymon is still playable, and this Shine Greymon gets a lot better in Ultimate Cup format. Am I saying this card will explode? It probably won't explode per se. But, you know, maybe you want to grab your copies of this card. Maybe. It's up to you if you believe in the Shine Greymon copium, like I do. Completely up to you. Do it if you want to. Hero, I brought the pre-release stamp version. There's also the Fest version. You know, the freaking deck is coming out soon. Maybe it goes up in price. And the last card I'm bringing to you today is Venusmon, who is kind of starting to tickle its way upward in price. Venusmon, still very playable. Yes. Yes, it is. I would recommend grabbing your copies of this card, especially before BT14. We were looking at Digimon meta on stream, like, yesterday. And Venusmon, like, vaccine stuff is seeing play in BT14. This card will be expensive soon. I promise you. It's been expensive before, as you can see. It will do it again. What do you guys think about Market Watch? Let me know in the comment section below. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.